Jenny from fluffmonger.com, and in this video tutorial, I'll be showing how to make a ladder stitch. For this example, I'll be using the ladder stitch to close the seam on the head of a lovey blanket. When stuffing soft toys, it's easy for the seam allowance to get stretched out during turning and stuffing. This makes it difficult for closing the seam. To prevent this from happening, I like to base stitch the seam allowance on both sides of the opening. Once the piece you're stuffing is close to full, you'll need to thread a needle and make a knot at the end. I like to use multiple strands of thread to ensure a sturdy seam, but you can use less. Bring the needle up through the seam allowance on one side. It's not always necessary, but I like to pass the needle back through to the underside and go between the threads to make a secure knot. This will prevent your knot from getting pulled out. For tightly knit fabric like polyfleece, you can usually get away with just one knot. I primarily use natural fleece made from organic cotton and hemp, and I find that the knot is easy to pull out if I don't go back through and make the second knot. After bringing the needle back through to the right side of the fabric, you're going to take the needle through to the opposite side, grabbing a portion of the fabric along the fold. Then you'll go directly across to the other side. It's important to go straight across from side to side, grabbing as close to the same amount of fabric as you can. If you don't, you may have sections where the thread is visible. As you go back and forth, you will begin to see what looks like a ladder. You can pull the thread taut every few stitches or wait until the end. When you get close to the end, you'll likely find more room for stuffing, so go ahead and fill it up as much as you can. When you get to the final stitch, take the needle onto the thread of your last stitch. Make a loop and pull the thread to tie a knot. Repeat this step again to secure the knot. Then bury the thread tail. Once you remove the basting, your head will be complete. And that's it. You've just learned how to use a ladder stitch. You can find the pattern and tutorial for this lovey blanket on my website. I provided a link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the thumbs up and the subscribe button for my YouTube channel. You can find me and my fluffy friends at fluffmonger.com and on social media.